Let's talk about domestic work and Mother's Day. Domestic work describes labor required to keep people alive and healthy, such as cooking, cleaning, caring for adults and children, and providing emotional support. On Mother's Day, we honor and celebrate mothers, not only for their love, but for their domestic work all year long. Traditionally, this holiday encourages fathers and children to relieve mothers of this work. Kids make mothers breakfast in bed, fathers clean around the house, and everyone provides emotional support through expressing appreciation and love. In this way, in recognition of all her work year-round, they are giving her the gift of one day of their own labor. Nannies, housekeepers, cleaners, home carers, and all other domestic workers deserve special recognition on Mother's Day. These moms work hard to provide expert child care and maintain a clean, safe, healthy home environment for multiple families, including their own. By caring for the families and homes of other mothers, domestic workers support these mothers in their pursuit of further education or advancing their careers. The ability to hire someone to provide domestic work enables many mothers to earn more for their families. In a recent study regarding domestic work in Massachusetts, most employers of domestic workers reported earning over $150,000 annually, with the top 37% earning over $250,000. In contrast, most domestic workers reported earning under $40,000 annually, with almost half earning under $30,000. One can imagine two mothers, a domestic worker and her employer, each working hard for the same number of hours each week. One mother labors for over 8 days, an entire work week and a half, to earn as much as the other earns in a single day. Why is there such a gap in pay? In economics, domestic work is called reproductive labor. Within the capitalist economic system, this labor, the labor required to sustain life, was historically unpaid and performed by women. Paid productive labor was the realm of men. All productive labor, and therefore the entire economy, is possible only if this life-sustaining domestic work is done. This is why we say that domestic work makes all other work possible. By creating an economy reliant on a gendered division of labor, where women were expected to perform life-sustaining labor continuously without pay, both woman as a gender and domestic work as a sphere of labor were devalued structurally and culturally. The few women who had the privilege to avoid this work could only neglect these tasks by forcing other women to perform this unpaid domestic labor instead. The power to do so was derived through the systems of colonization and chattel slavery and maintained through the legal and social construct of whiteness. The expectation that women would provide this unpaid labor for men, and that women of color would perform this unpaid labor for white women, created lasting cultural entitlement. Many still hold an unexamined but powerful bias against this feminized and racialized work. This bias leads to the belief that domestic work does not need to be monetarily compensated at the same rate as all other work. Despite life-sustaining care work being the most essential and important labor for survival, many domestic workers are still underpaid. The promotion of labor rights and fair pay for domestic workers is, therefore, a fight against patriarchy itself. Respecting this work and valuing it highly is innately intertwined with opposing misogyny broadly and racialized misogyny specifically. As mentioned earlier, Mother's Day is about gifting mothers with one day of our own labor to symbolically show our appreciation and respect for this work. The working mothers who take care of their own families while also taking care of others' families deserve this gift of appreciation and respect as well. Consider your earnings from one single day of work. This amount represents a day of your labor. What would it look like to support domestic worker organizing in Massachusetts with what you earn in just one day of work? For Mother's Day, we are asking everyone to give just one day to support moms who support moms. If not a day, give an hour. If you can't give an hour, give 30 minutes. If you can't give 30 minutes, then please share this video with someone who can.